Hi, I'm Luz DeBay, and I love to talk about movies 24/7. I've been fascinated with films as long as I can remember, and I upload weekly. Today I'm going to be talking about the new romantic comedy Anyone But You, which is about two people that hate each other that decide to pretend like they're together for their own benefits. This movie stars Sydney Sweeney, Glenn Powell, Alexander Shipp, and many other great actors. This movie is directed by Will Gluck. It's written by Ileana Wolpert and Will Gluck. Sorry if I mispronounce any of their names. All right, let's get started with the positives. I really like the intro to this movie. It gets straight into it. It's very funny and entertaining. It just gets straight into it. Has a lot of funny, entertaining bits, and it's just really charming and entertaining right from the beginning. I like the directing in this movie. Has a lot of really great shots. It's set in Sydney, Australia, so everything looks beautiful. A lot of great sets and locations. I also thought the acting was really good. Top-notch performances from Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell. They have really good chemistry. They're really funny together. Um, I just really like their bantering and bickering and them slowly starting to get along. I really enjoyed that aspect of the movie. Thought the characters were pretty good and a little generic. But they just kind of the whole thing starts kind of like a miscommunication kind of thing. I won't get into spoilers. But yeah, I like the characters and their character development. I thought it was pretty good. The soundtrack is pretty good. They actually have this one song that's kind of like the theme song of the movie. I won't tell you what it is because it's kind of like a really funny part of the movie, but I thought that part was pretty entertaining. As for emotional aspects, there's not like a whole lot. It's more comedy and romantic aspects, but it has a few emotional aspects, but you know, nothing too crazy. I thought the flow was pretty good. It just slowed down a little bit at times. The runtime is like 107 minutes or something like that. I think a little bit maybe could have been shaved. It could have probably been like in the 90s, time wise, like 90 to 95 minutes. But yeah, some parts probably didn't need to be there, and some jokes just didn't land. But I was never bored. It was very entertaining. I thought the story was entertaining but generic. Like we've seen it before. Humor was pretty good for the most part. There's a lot of funny moments, especially at the very end, which I'll get to. But let's get started with the negatives. So my biggest negative is this is absolutely nothing special. This is not something special. It's just completely generic romantic comedy, which is a little disappointing because we don't get too many R-rated comedies or even R-rated romantic comedies. So I was hoping we get something just a little bit different, but it's completely generic, completely predictable. You see where everything's going. Nothing surprising whatsoever. I know that's how most romantic comedies are, but like nowadays you just want to have something a little different, and this movie really didn't, unfortunately. So like the writing can be a little dull sometimes, a little bit bland. The characters are pretty one note. Besides the two leads, even the two leads are pretty generic, but the performances really sell it though. Um, the story is just so like I said, this generic, and this is everything is guessable, which is unfortunate. And some of the humor doesn't land. I've seen it with a pretty packed audience. But there's a lot of people not laughing at some of the jokes. There's some jokes that that they really liked, but some jokes just didn't land and weren't funny, unfortunately. So overall, this is a good movie. I would recommend it. And actually, the best part is the credits. I won't spoil why, but it's probably the most entertaining credits I've seen in a while. Very funny entertainment. It's honestly, I'm not dissing the movie, but it's probably the funniest part of the movie. Most entertaining part was actually the credits. Very funny and entertaining. How it closes out, puts a smile on your face. So it definitely leaves you off with a good note, which is good. But yeah, this would make a good date night movie if you're planning to see it around the holidays. It's well done. I definitely enjoyed it. I would overall give it a B. Generic movie, nothing special, but definitely fun and entertaining. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day and take care. Bye.